name's Alise Post. I'm 22 years old and I'm out of the USA, living in San Diego currently.
How did you get involved in BMX?
I got involved in BMX when I was 6 years old, and my brother, who was 14 at the time, went out there and he saw other little girls doing it. So about 2 weeks later, he convinced my parents to get me out there because he just didn't want me to be a little wussy, I guess. I was already starting with the dance stuff and whatever. He wanted something he could do with me, so he brought me out there, chickened out, wouldn't do it, was scared out of my mind, and then went back the next week after my dad almost pulled my membership, and I tried it and got my first crash out of the way, and the rest was history.
What's the most exciting part of BMX to you?
I'm an adrenaline junkie, and I love the fact that I get to go 8 people wide against 7 other people, head to head, and contact, everything. Like, it's just straight racing, you know, the best gets out.
Why is BMX a good sport for women?
BMX is good for women because not only does it show that, you know, girls can do stuff too, but it's just like, if any girl's an adrenaline junkie as well. I mean, it's just the fact of getting out there and doing something. A lot of girls think that they shouldn't do it, but it doesn't have to be a manly thing. If more people do it, you start with your girlfriends, it turns into a girl thing, and you can have fun with it. And I don't know, I think it makes a more well-rounded person.
What do you think about the equipment and clothing you wear for BMX? Is it female specific or not?
I don't think the clothing we wear is extremely female specific, but at the same time it is progressing a little bit more with a little bit more fitted jerseys and whatnot for the girls' side of it. It's getting better. I know my stuff used to be a lot baggier than it is now, and it's getting better, but it's always going to have that little bit more of a boys element to it, but helmet hair's cool too.
What do you think of the recent rule change that women in BMX get equal prize money at the World Championship?
I think it's awesome that the UCI has switched it to be equal prize money. I think a lot of times people forget that, you know, girls work just as hard at doing it, and regardless of the number of people out there, it's just as much work and we're just as competitive. It's just the fact we need to get numbers out there. So I think it's awesome that they're doing that, and it's a step in the right direction, definitely.
What do you think is a good idea to encourage women to race BMX?
I think the most important thing in getting girls to actually go out and try it is to get them amongst another group of girls when they're starting, because I think the intimidating thing is when you go out to a track and you're the only girl out there your age or something, and you don't know how to fit in. The boys are jumping everything right away, and you kind of just don't feel like you fit. If you start with a group of girls or do like a girls clinic with a girl teaching it, I think it takes some of that factor away, and if you show them that you can be a girl and still do this, I think that that's key in it, because yeah, if you're in a group, power of numbers.
And what have you done or can you do to help attract women within the sport of BMX in the U.S.?
Currently, I'll do girl clinics and stuff at times to try to attract more females into it, to, you know, try to get that, you know, lower level sorry, one second. Currently, I work with younger girls coming into the sport, and I'll do all girl clinics to just make people feel more welcome and whatnot, as I was talking about before. And then I also think that something in the future that I can do more of, and I still do some of, is just, you know, showing the female side to the public, because a lot of times people don't even know what you look like without a helmet on, and I think getting your face out there and showing them that you're not always dressed in sweaty helmet hair, clothing, all that stuff, I think just showing them that you're a girl too, and how fit you can be and how good it can be at the same time. You know, some scars are cool sometimes, and I think it's just a good thing to get that image out there as well.